Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily and today we're doing my February TBR. Now, I'm going to be doing something different. As you know, I have made and come up with multiple TBR games, and some last a couple months of me playing, then I make a new one, and so on and so forth. I wasn't really feeling my game. I don't know what to say other than I just really wasn't feeling it. So I'm going to start doing something a little different. I am going to never set myself to a specific TBR game. I am going to try different TBR games. So I guess I'm just gonna either make up my own or I'm going to try someone else's and play it for the month. And if I liked it, then I'll do it again the next month. But when I get bored, I'm going to feel free to switch it up. I'm doing this because I love TBRs and TBR games, but I just can't seem to find one that really works for me. And I don't know if it's because I do get into like a mood ready kind of feeling halfway through the month, and then I get stressed because I haven't finished my TBR, and I don't know, these are meant to be fun, so I just want to spend some time trying other people's and see what works for me, and maybe, who knows, maybe I will find one that will be permanent. But I think for the rest of this year, we're just gonna play around and do other people's TBR games. So the first one I want to try, I love watching her TBR videos. This is Sam from A Life of Lit. She was gone for a little bit last year, but she came back, and essentially hers is a calendar, and she has different colors that represent different things, and she'll roll a die and put them all over the calendar, and she uses the calendar as the playing board. So this month would be the 1st through the 29th, and she has an end prompt thing she does, and I don't know, I just really like her game, and I thought for February's this would be a really fun one to try. So I have already filmed it. I filmed the game part, and then I film me telling you what I'm going to be reading. So I already know everything, but you guys don't. I'm really excited for this TBR. It's pretty big, but I am working with it. Also, I am doing this late at night because I went back and forth about a couple things, and then I had to rearrange my room because I was bringing my third bookshelf back in here because my mom didn't want to use it anymore. So I spent all day pretty much rearranging these two bookshelves and then doing that one, and then I have one little shelf dedicated to like Divergent, The Hunger Games, Twilight, The Host, like just those ones. So I guess one of these times I'll have to show you guys everything, but I switched all kinds of things up. I don't know if you've paid attention to the backgrounds. These two have kind of stayed the same, but everything else though, completely different. Anyway, so I think where was I going with that? Oh, it's late at night, my hair's not done. I just got a shower a little bit ago, and I am not doing my hair before I go to bed, so I apologize for that, but you know what, it's winter time, we're just rolling with it. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna show you the board and how I'm gonna set it up, and then we'll go right into the rules. Okay, so I have the month already set up. I was gonna use my dry erase calendar, but it's too big to fit on my desk. So I printed one off and I filled it out, since we're gonna at least try it 1 month and see how it goes. So I am gonna explain the different things I have. I know Sam has certain things she does for each colors, but mine are a little different. So my red prompts are tropes or covers, but they're harder because you really have to look for them. So we're going with it. The purple are books I've hauled in 2024 because I really want to make sure I'm reading the books I'm hauling. I got the blue for the challenges, just like hers. I have the green for the free picks, just like hers. And then I have pink. I know for her like picture prompts she does, or her easier prompts, she just leaves it blank. But I'm gonna use pink just so I don't get confused. I'm sure I wouldn't, but I just like to see all the pretty colors. So we are going to roll the D12 to see how many of the colors, not the pink, I'll fill in the pink after, but we're going to use this to see how many of each of the things we're going to put on the board. And I'm going to do like what she did in February. I'm just going to put them wherever. So let's just get right to it. I apologize if you can hear my printer. Also, they are putting a new roof on for us, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry, but I don't have a better time to film, so we're just gonna roll with it. So we're gonna do free picks first. So how many will we get? Okay, and we got 10 free picks. Okay, now we're gonna do challenges. Okay, and we only get 3 challenges. So let's make this one interesting and put 2 there. And then we'll put 1 here. Okay. Sorry if this is moving, I keep hitting it. Now we're gonna do the books hauled in 2024. And you couldn't see that, so we're gonna roll it in. Okay. 11, that's a little scary. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh no, it's 11. Oh, it's 14. Okay, and then finally the harder prompts. Okay, and that's a 5. So why don't we make the 14th interesting, even though it's Valentine's Day? 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then all the ones that don't have anything on it, I'm just going to use the pink because those are just the easy prompts. So okay, so I zoomed in so that we could get a closer look. I'm gonna roll with my D8 and we're gonna get right into it. Let's hope it's nice. Okay, that is a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a free pick, so I don't need to do anything with the jars. So our first roll got me a free pick and I'm really excited. I don't know whether to tell you guys what I get for the free picks or just like in my wrap up or something tell you what I pick, because I also want to use my free picks for books I want to read for videos, and I don't want to tell you what the videos are. I want it to be a surprise. I don't want to tell you all the books in the videos, so I think I'm just gonna leave my free picks blank, but I will tell you that they will all probably be romances, so there's that. 2 is a 2. Again, another free pick. And of course, my second pick was another free pick, so I'm really excited about this. I'm hoping everything will be able to fit on my TBR that I really want to get read. So far, this has been a great TBR game. It's being very nice. Number 3 is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, of course we're gonna land on this one. So I get a free pick, but I also have a challenge. So let's just pick one out. Go back to the beginning. Wonderful. And because I didn't get a prompt with that, I'm going to pick out of the easy prompts. A booktuber fave. Definitely can work with that one. And then it was also a hard prompt, so I have to pick one of those. Let's hope it's a good one. Oh, I'm so sorry, I keep hitting it. Dragons. This one's gonna be hard. I mean, sort of. Not too hard, but like kind of. And I spoke too soon. We landed on the one that has the most prompts on it, so I get a free pick. Again, I'm reading another romance. The last free pick was also a romance. And then, of course, we hit the challenge part. It sent us back to the beginning. I am not surprised. At least we went further on, so that's good. But because it didn't give me a prompt, I picked a easy prompt, and I got booktuber fave. For this one, I put Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I have this audiobook out from the library, and I know a ton of people had this as one of their favorites of last year, so this one works perfectly for this. And then I had to pick a hard prompt, which I got dragons. So a book that features dragons. I was almost positive that I was going to have to pick like an adult high fantasy book for this, But then I remembered that, I don't remember the name, but I want to say Tessa Hale, maybe? I don't know. But she came out with the new books. The whole series is going to be released this year, but it is Twilight of Embers. This has dragon shifters in it, and it features dragons, so I'm counting it, and I'm so excited for this. These are so quick and easy to read, and it's a reverse harem, and I am just living for this. I am so excited for this book. Okay, we are back at the beginning, and I got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's an easy prompt. Oops. An audiobook. Perfect. I love audiobooks. I can always use audiobooks. Next, I got another easy prompt, and it was audiobook. And for this one, I have another audiobook out from my library, and that is One Dark Window. I hear mixed things about this book, but I'm very interested in it, and it's on my 12 books to read in 12 months. It's my February pick, although I didn't read my January pick, so I also need to add that on here, which is A Rip Through Time. So I need to get on that. Next, we got a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another easy prompt. Less than 1,000 ratings. This might be a little harder. Next, we landed on another easy prompt, and this one was kind of easy, but not easy. Like, I would expect this one to be a little harder, but less than 1,000 ratings is what we got. Now, I have 2 options for this. There's probably more, but these 2 kind of stuck out to me the most. So the first one is Fortress of the Lost Amulet. This is a YA fantasy heist journey, something like that, treasure hunt, I don't know, but it sounds really good. This was on the SPFBO round 9 picks, but it didn't get picked for a finalist or anything, but I still am really interested in this, so this one's an option for this one. And the other one is Some Things Matter More. This is, I believe, independently published. They both are. This one is kind of like a fan fiction of a show with these 2 characters. Rookie Blue or Rookie, maybe it's just the Rookie. I think it might be Rookie. I don't know, but I am really excited. I love that show. So the 2 characters that it's supposed to be like doing like a little fan fiction about are characters that I really wanted to get together in the show, but I'm not sure if they do or not, but I'm so excited. So it's gonna be one of these 2, whatever I feel more in the mood for. I've either got the fantasy or another romance. Okay, next we got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a books hauled. I'm hoping for a romance. The Souls of Sharp Claws, which is book number 2, but I haven't read book number 1, so I'm going to repick. Entangled. Okay, I just finished the first book, so I can definitely get to this one. Number 6, we landed on a books hauled in 2024, books, whatever. And I ended up pulling out a book that was the second book. Now, I probably could have or should have just put the first book on, but I don't know. I was just being myself and wanted to pull something else out. So I did, and I pulled out Entangled, which is book 2 in this series. I don't know. I finished book 1 last month. I gave it 3 stars, but I will say that there were a couple chapters toward the end that really like kind of made me want to keep going immediately, but I didn't. I felt like I needed a little break between the first one and this one, but I am definitely interested to get to this one and see what the characters are going to be getting up to. So I'm not mad about this one. Next, can you see that? It's a 2. 1, 2, and we're getting a hard prompt. I hope it's a good one. Please don't make it too hard. Title starts with a letter. I'm going to have to ask my device to help. Echo, give me a random letter.
Here is a letter. J.
J. I don't know if I have anything with J. I'm going to have to ask for a second letter just in case. Echo, give me a random letter.
Here is a letter. V.
V. J and V. Okay. It's being mean. It's being very mean. Okay, next we landed on a hard one, and it was a title starts with the letter, and then I asked my device to pick a letter, and of course it picked J. Now, when I was rolling, my first thought was, I don't think I have any romance books with J. I didn't specifically say romance, but that was what I was intending for, because all I wanted to read this month is romance. I've just been in a romance kick, and I'm gonna stay on this high until I need something else. So then I did ask it to give me another letter, and it gave me V, so I'm going with V. It works for me. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but we're going with it. So for V, I decided to go for Vicious Hearts, which is book 2 in the Deviant Hearts series by Jagger Cole. I read the first book last month. Really enjoyed it. This book is going to be following the main female character's uncle, and I think it's an arranged marriage and it's mafia, and I just want to continue the series. Like, I don't want all my series to get left behind and then I have to reread them all, so I'm kind of like steadily adding them in. So I think this is the one I'm gonna go for. Next roll is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's a free pick and a book hauled in 2024. Again, we got this one. I have to pick a new one because I am not up to that one. I'm hoping for a romance. Ooh, The Ghost Bride. I'm actually really excited to get to this because Netflix has a series adaptation for this, so I really want to get to this. So I'm super excited about this one. Okay, we landed on another spot with 2 different colors. So first we had free pick. I am adding another romance on here. And then we had another book hauled in 2024 pick, and I ended up picking that same book number 2, which again, I could have put the first book on, but I didn't. I repicked, and I got The Ghost Bride, and I'm really excited for this one because I recently saw on Amazon, on Netflix, that they had made a series of this book, and now I want to read the book and then watch the series because it looks really good. And I feel like this could be a quick read, and it would definitely, I feel like, maybe be a palate cleanser. So I'm really excited about this one. Next, we got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another free pick. I'm loving all these free picks. Next, we got another free pick, which is just wild, honestly. But it really, everything is working out perfectly for the TBR I had in mind and for the 2 videos I really wanted to do. So I'm not mad at it. So obviously another romance for a video. That's all I'm going to tell you. And last, I have 5, which takes us to the end. Okay, so I have my D6 for the end spot. So essentially, it's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then number 6 will be my viewer picks here if we land on it. So I'm going to roll it and see what our end spot's going to be. A 1. Okay, so it's going to be a hard one. A sexy cover. I can definitely work with that. And then finally we got to the end and we rolled the end spot. Now my end spot was a little different than hers, but we ended up getting a 1, which was a hard prompt, and it wasn't really a hard prompt, but it was having to do with like the cover, and we got sexy cover. And I will tell you the book for this, even though it's in one of those videos that I keep hinting at, but I decided to go with Knotted by Pam Godwin. This is a sexy cover. Nothing sexier than a shirtless cowboy. It's sexy cover. Okay, so that was everything for the TBR game. I am actually very excited, and I'm pretty sure, I'm like 98% sure that I can finish this TBR, and if I can, I'm definitely going to play it again next month because this has been really fun and it's working out so well. But I wanted to go over a couple other books that I would like to get to throughout the month. We're stacking up here, the number of books. I think so far that was like 13 books. So why not just keep adding them? I mean, it would be great to do one of those, 29 books in 29 days or like however, but this is the shortest month of the year, so this would be the perfect time to do it. But anyway, continuing on with series, I want to continue on with my reread of Throne of Glass, so I really want to get to Crown of Midnight. I'm not going to explain this series because everyone knows about this series, and if you don't, what are you doing? And I would like to get to Air of Fire. So I want to get to these two to kind of speed up my reread of this because everyone's just talking about Crescent City 3. And I want to read all of Throne of Glass, all of ACOTAR, and then reread Crescent City, get Sky and Breath, and then, was it Flame and Shadow or Shadow and Flame? Whatever. So these two are on here. I would really like to start my reread of City of Bones. I'm not sure if that will happen this month, but it's an option. I'd like to continue on with a series I started last month, and it was A Dead and Stormy Night. So this would be the second book, and it's Of Mice and Murder. I have the audiobook, so if I need an audiobook, definitely gonna pop this on and listen to it. I do a lot of crafting, so I can always use an audiobook, so I'm adding this one on here tentatively. Another one I want to add on here, I'm pretty sure I can get to this one. It's a manga, and it is the second volume to Witch Hat Atelier. I really enjoyed the first one. It was my first 5-star of the year, and I just want to continue on. This is so wholesome and fun, and I am just having a great time with this series, and I want to continue. I also want to go over a couple of the readathons. There's 3 that I want to participate this month, hopefully. So the first one I want to talk about is the Rom-Con Swinathon Bingo. The person I saw this from was Kaylani from Kaylani Simply Me, so I will leave her video link down below. But essentially it's a bingo board with all kinds of romance prompts and then a couple that are just like self-care prompts. But this takes place all through February, so I'm not going to set like a TBR for it. I'm just going to input whatever I'm reading into this bingo board and hope it works. I'm hoping for at least 1, maybe 2 bingos, but I still want to participate, so I'm just hoping for at least 1 or 2. The next one I want to participate in is Jante's Inferno, and this is being hosted and created by Jan Agaton. I will also leave her video link down below. Essentially, you have to get out of hell going through the 9 circles, so I think you have to start at 9 and make it to 1. You can double up on some of them, just not circle 1 of hell. I am so pumped for this one. It runs from the 6th of February to the 16th. I am hoping maybe to do a vlog for this, like the whole vlog in one video. We will see. February is a very busy month for me in my personal life, so vlogs are going to be kind of hard to come by, I think, so we'll see. But I am going to participate either way, whether I vlog it or not. And then, of course, the last one I talk about is the 72 Hours in the Reading Nook. This is hosted by Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy, Lexi from Books with Lexi, Mel from Melanora Reads, and I think Monica? I'm so sorry. But I'm going to leave Cassidy's video linked down below because that was the first one I saw. Essentially, the last weekend of February, so I think it's the 22nd to the 25th from 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. You get 72 hours to read books that you kind of get prompts for on the spinner wheel. So on the spinner wheel, you can get prompts from the spinner wheel that's books in your comfort zone, and then read books that are out of your comfort zone spinner wheels also. I think they have like the same prompts, but the book selection is just different. I'm sticking in my comfort zone. I think I'm going to bring back my black envelopes that I did last year for the, I think for both 72 hours vlogs or videos or readathons, whatever. So those 3 readathons are definitely gonna happen for me. I hope this month. I'm planning on definitely vlogging, so I'm hopefully planning on vlogging the 72 hours in the Reading Nook. But now that I look at it, I'm actually getting a tooth pulled down here. It's like this one, because it's a dead tooth, and that's happening on the 23rd. Am I gonna be able to read something on the 23rd? I don't know. I guess we'll find out and see if I vlog that or not. That kind of sucks. Anyway, whatever. But I think that's everything I wanted to mention in this video. I'm so sorry this video is coming out late on the 1st, but I just had a lot going on today. Like I said, February is a very busy month. So like this video down below if you liked it, comment letting me know what your plans are for February, and subscribe if you want to. I would greatly appreciate it. And until my next video, I will see you guys again soon. Bye.